This is High Elm Manor in Watford. It's absolutely gorgeous, and this is my new friend. Let's use the shakes. I'm very wobbly today. Oh, I'm just sitting under this massive tree canopy. Ooh. And hang on a second. I really don't like doing this film thing. So I've been awake about an hour and a half, having passed out curled up on a sofa in the entrance hall of this beautiful country estate, which is a school and venue now. I curled up because I had a bit of a migraine and was feeling quite queasy, and I was waiting for some people to come, the next speakers, and woke up 2 hours later, having had an amazing cat nap on a beautiful sofa curled up with cushions, and just about made the second half of Kathy Morgan's lecture, which was fantastic. Thank you, Kathy. Thank you, everybody. And I didn't expect to be here. This is absolutely blessed. Wow. I don't know how long I'm going to be here. We're just waiting to see if the clouds clear, because there's a huge telescope and loads of interesting toys. I've just had a lovely cup of tea and I thought I'd say hello. Now I started filming. I don't know what I'm saying, but I usually freeform it anyway. It's Saturday the 24th of June. Happy Midsummer, everybody. I hope you're safe. Okay, for clarity, here's some things I've been thinking about the last few days. I don't do religion. I do sacred spirituality. And I believe in love. That's what I believe in. And I believe in me and Source Creator and all the hatred and divisions, especially from people who are associated with other people who have similar paths to me but have different semantic word reference terms to that. Seem to think that because we've all been treated similarly, but we choose different words to express it, and maybe different iconic figures in what would have been termed religion, spirituality, whatever you want to call it, means that we need to be equally picked on. Okay, so on sexuality and gender, I believe all sex is sacred, and no one has the right to judge anyone else. Are you God? This judgment and hatred thing really needs to stop, right? Because what the fuck? I think everyone's had enough of it. I got into a thread with somebody that was about not dramas, and I'm very concerned. I'm very sorry if it comes across as drama. I don't want to offend a new ally and friend online, because I don't understand the hatred. If you don't understand paganism because you come from a different experience, a lot of people like myself have been seriously abused from childhood by people masquerading as Christians who are fake-assed motherfuckers and monsters, child fuckers, some of them, and judgmental programming nonsense and hatred, hate speech, saying that we should be blocked, that we should be burnt, banned because we're pagan. Who the fuck do you think you are? Jesus, for whatever the heck that might be to anybody, would not do that. So I'm sat in this beautiful house in a tree talking to you, and the light's so bright I feel like my eyes have got little black dots floating in them. I'm very blessed to be here. I'm so blessed to still be alive. I miss everybody I love and care for so much that I actually wanted to be normal for 5 minutes last week. That was quite painful. And, well, normal's a modern myth. It doesn't exist. You're not normal. Stop underrating yourself. That song by Rag and Bone Man is like a virus. Everybody I know, bar a few people, seems to be infected with it. You're not only human, we're all miracles. We're all here now, for whatever reason, I don't know. Right? We're all here, and thus, if there was only meant to be one of us, then there would be, wouldn't there? So, if you can't be nice to people, leave them alone. Our differences are what might make us. Our commonalities are what draw us together. Yes? When you talk to people and you discover you have similarities in, say, the way your family treat you, or what you like to do with your spare time, or people in common that you might have worked with or gone to school with, those are the bits that bond us in the conversation. Oh, this is the bruise still here on my chin from last time I was battered. It's like a blood clot. Anyway, I digress. Our differences aren't to be fought over. Children act better than this. Animals act better than this. Can we not be nice? Actually, nice is the wrong word. England has lost its manners. There's no civility here anymore, and it seems that's an international virus too. The song version of that word is called an earworm, particularly pertaining to things like the Stock Aitken and Waterman music and stuff associated with Simon Cowell, and that's another conversation I'm not having. But, you know, I don't believe there are any solutions yet. And the more I look, the more I think there are no answers. And anyone with any wisdom would know the answer to your answers are more questions. So this beautiful house has been kind enough, and all these people, to let me be here all day, and I felt very safe and very happy. I'm a little bit confused because I've had repeat concussions all day, migraines, felt quite like I was passing out for a while. I've spent more time outdoors, sitting barefoot on the lawn, or drinking tea, having a wander around, than I have actually listening to the people speaking, which is, I suppose, the point of being here. But I'm not the only one. I think there's been a lot of laughter actually, and it's been beautiful, and a lot of sharing, both inside and outside this conference, and absolutely stunning to be blessed enough to be here. I'm so grateful. Thank you. I love life. I don't love people interfering with my life. I'm really not that interesting. Mostly I just want to sit on my own and watch ants or hug trees. I hugged this tree earlier, put a photo on my messenger. At some point I hope to upload them. In another world I'd climb it. There's a beautiful, beautiful branch there. I don't know if you can see it. And if I was well enough, I'd climb it and hang off it like a leopard. Anyway, I really can't, because I'm struggling to stand and I'm struggling to hold this, and I'm very shaky. Thank goodness YouTube video editor, when I can ever get this uploaded, has a stabilise and shake the shakes thing on it. I'm going to have to put this down shortly and go and find the people who may be giving me a lift back to where I'm staying tonight. I actually have somewhere to stay tonight. Wow. Having to move every day to 2 days, having to get up at a moment's notice and go. I know it's only it's mortal stuff, but having to leave everything behind, having to leave everyone behind. breaks my heart. I couldn't say goodbye to you all. I couldn't tell you. I didn't even know I was going. I couldn't tell myself. I just had to wait and go. So I'm still here. I'm still alive. I'm so alive, it's unreal. I'm clothed, I'm fed, I'm watered, I'm nurtured, I'm blessed. I've met some beautiful souls. More every moment that I'm brave enough to go out. I've spent quite a lot of the time alone, passing in and out of consciousness, cuddling up to pillows, just trying to let everything go, really, because I don't know how to process it. But I've got some LBGT support now, which can deal with everything from trying to help me access basic needs to counselling at last for all the incidences of abuse I've had over the years, to hopefully social groups if I'm actually up to doing peopling, which would be amazing, because I love people, I love humanity. Some may say far too much, but you know, what's that wonderful saying? To err is human, to forgive is divine. It's taken me maybe 15 years now to separate the ideas of forgiveness and condonance, particularly pertaining to my own mother and the other people close to me who have at times been psychotic, violent, neglectful, emotionally, physically, spiritually, sexually, financially. I don't know if I can do forgiveness yet, but forgiveness is like a fence. You can't give it. They have to give it. A fence has to be taken and people have to ask for forgiveness. But I'm coming to a place where I can go, okay, I may not ever forget, but I understand personally what I practice professionally, which is love the person, don't accept the unacceptable behaviour. Unfortunately, some people I care very deeply about, I'll have to love from hundreds if not thousands of miles away, because they're a danger to themselves and everyone else around them, because they will not accept the help and ask for the help that they need. It's a small step from this side, asking for help, but it's a brave one. Like when people tell you to relax and it's really, really annoying, and then you finally find a reason and something happens and you can just go, ah, and then it's like that big. One small step for man, one giant leap for mankind. So, hello everybody I love, I miss you. If anyone sees my cats or my daughter, tell them I love them. If you're one of the wonderful people that I love dearly and care for, and you see anyone else who you know I love dearly and care for, hug each other from me, please. Because I can't do that right now. I'm going to have to put this down. It hurts so much. But I'll let you have a little look at this house. And for everyone that's supported me, even those I can't ever speak to again, I'm grateful for what you've done with supporting me, and I really wish you'd look after yourselves better, and maybe when the world turns, things will be a bit different. God, let's hope we get through this all, whatever is God. I don't really talk to that kind of demiurge thing, but you know, you've got to save your own souls, folks. If you don't know the value of your own soul and your own heart, there's no hope for you. No one can save you, physically, emotionally, spiritually. Save your own arse, yes? Be your own superhero. Come on, sort your shit out. If it's not yours, find some way of letting it go. Emotional left luggage department. There's all sorts of ways of doing it. Everything from hypnosis, regression, counselling. I choose creativity, but I might actually be able to access proper counselling now, so that might be nice. just to be heard. The other day I went in for an appointment. I was late because I was really ill and it was really hot, and I was blessed to be given 2 hours to just talk. And so I just spent last night processing it all, really. Haven't slept much, but I've had a few cat naps. I'm clean, I'm fed, I'm bathed, I'm clothed, I'm safe. My heart and my soul feel like they might actually be able to heal one day. I know I'm loved, even if those that I love I can't be with right now. Love may be the drug, but it is also the true faith. We all believe in love, don't we? Otherwise, people wouldn't do such ridiculous things to find it. All we need is love. Ba 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 da ba. All we need is love. Ba 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 da ba. All we need is love. Love. Love is all we need.